Hey guys, I'm Jan. I'm your Atlas to Life. If you'd like to channel your twin flame, then watch this video all the way through until the end. I'm going to tell you how to do it. I'm going to use my tarot cards to explain it. Let them tell us what you need to work on. Right? For a personalized reading, my email address is em3dj3@gmail.com. Send me an email. You can do whatever type you'd like, and it'll be based on how many cards we pull and things like that. What I'll charge you, because I usually charge $33.33, but I can do $11.11 or $12.12 too. It's just kind of variable depending on what your needs are and what you want. Okay, so first I'm going to start off with the Celtic Cross style reading, and we're going to look at what you can work on and fix within yourself right now in order to get your flame. And we get two cards right off the bat. So we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords means that you are directing and guiding the information to their kingdom. So you're doing great. And this could be in many different ways. I think in some situations, this is a general read, so everything is going to be a little bit different for all of you. But I get the feel that one of you guys is reaching out to the other and they're not really responding. And so with the Five of Cups to follow for the second card here, this is the action, her action. She's directing and guiding. He or she, they're not gender specific, is really sharing a type of information in which the reason they can't get back a hold of you is because they're struggling themselves, with releasing some of these emotional attachments that they have. You could look at it like, a little child who honestly is trying to quit with a pacifier or doesn't want its blanket anymore. The parents don't want it to have the blanket. And so one of you guys is telling the other all the right information. And you're helping them to release some of this stuff, these attachments that they're clinging to, because, as you know, in the twin flame connection, it is the type of thing where you can feel what they want, what they need, and you know they need to get rid of some of that stuff. What seems to be getting in the way, though, is an object of desire. It's almost like they hold an esteem to another person, and I feel like here they have their own version of somebody who they think might be satisfying them, or it could mean, I'm looking at that black cat, so either you or them could actually be in a relationship, on the other hand, where maybe you're not as satisfied as them. And so, there can't be a homecoming. There can't be this Four of Wands, 11 stuff happening, because you're already sort of taken, and they might be somebody who really pays a lot of attention to that kind of thing. Your desire is already here, it's already done, and it is, and you've probably always known that. And you spend all of your life trying to maybe show them. You wish you could just get everything and anything just so that they could watch and see and be like, oh my gosh, I am going to totally go to them. But then what your resources, what you actually have, and you're dreaming for it to already be here, is this 4-5 of the swords. And so it feels like you have a lot of friends, a lot of different people that, you sort of talk to for different things. This could mean family too. And so that's what you have available, since you don't have that other person. And it's kind of like somebody's always mad. Somebody's always walking away or going and hanging out with their other friends or talking behind each other's backs with this card. It's a little bit of a backstabbing card. And I feel like, that the person in the front here is just like, who cares, right? So you might be in a spot, and I'm an intuitive reader where both of you are sort of you don't really care. You're going to be happy anyways. You can, process that information and find a way to utilize that so that it wouldn't affect you. In the past, you found that other person, that fire within you, and was you. You had shared some messages, or some feelings with your person, and it really manifested inside of you. But it took a long time for you and your body and everything to really understand it. And by the time that you figured out that this person was your twin flame for sure and quit questioning it, we have this. You had, the Ace of Pentacles. You are ready to walk through that garden. And then the Seven of Pentacles comes up next. So it's like in the future, by the time that you knew it was what it was, you guys weren't in a situation where you could even be together, or like maybe it was overwhelming to tell each other what you knew about how your relationship with them is different, and it's never going away. Like the twin flame relationship doesn't ever go away. But so in the future, you're still going to be taking that moment's pause. You're going to be in a spot where you're going to be really proud of probably them incorporating this into their actual belief system as well, because they're figuring it out. We have the Moon card. So this is what you've always been, guided and led straight for them, to them, ever since you figured it out. It's not going away. But and like for them, for the other person, it shows this Ace of Wands. So that could be the deep for reals, because that's like the most phallical card, right? That's what they say. And so there is some beginnings and new sparks of desires for you happening within them. And you wish that they would just get rid of this dark night, the soul stuff, and see the salvation that is you, that's waiting for them, that has always been on a path towards them. This Moon card is so, it's a card about that confusion. Subconsciously, what's right, and I think actually the subconscious mind might sort of try and confuse you at times, because it makes it feel like it's never coming. Well, it is. It's testing you to make sure that you are faithful to your goal, to your mission, and you can help them. The main overall goal, thing for you, is to just stay balanced. It seems like they might go into some areas where they're worrying about like financial stuff or material things, and they might also have some situations where certain information is hard for them to really let go of, or face, or maybe you're not exactly perfect and beautiful if they would compare you to that Queen of Wands, like that person in their life. And so they're passionate about what they're passionate about, so that I feel like they can be sort of cool, or unique in their circle. And maybe that's all it is. It's almost like political stuff or whatever. It's not, you might not fit in because of some of the things you say or do, but that changes when two people get together. And so I guess what I was saying and getting at before is just continue to do your own work and continue to stay balanced, because if you're a twin flame, that, let's say, like right now it hurts right here. Just not a hurt, but there's a little spot that means like the heart chakra and the voice, right up in that area. You're cleansing them. So if you feel those things, do a meditation on that stuff. If your stomach's a little upset, it seems like it's kind of going through all of it repeatedly, so just every day, balance your chakras. Every single day, do the meditations. And I'm more of a fan of doing your own meditation. It's why I don't post a lot of meditations anymore so much. When I can get out into nature a lot more, I probably will, just for the benefit of you being able to sit there and meditate with me while you hear nature, because that's cleansing you. But just a moments of silence. And if that's not something that you can come up with in your lifetime, that might be getting in the way. But if you want them to get through their inner work and dark nights of the soul, through their shadows, the only way you can do it is to be balanced above and below, you know, that you have to keep the top chakras above the heart and the bottom chakras completely, fully accessible to them. Does that make sense? Because I feel like maybe one of the people isn't doing the work, and the other one is. The last two cards for the progression right now is the Knight of Pentacles, and so there is going to be some communication of a potential collaboration, probably with the Divine Masculine. So I think that even if it's not a lot of contact right away, they kind of have always had their eye on you anyways. It's just that they're really working through some of their own stuff right now. And, you know, this tells me to look at it from the feminine perspective. Keep on sharing, you know, that information, your desires, the things you're doing. Like, okay, so they don't have a normal conversation with you. Let's say you just share it on your social media. Say, this is what I'm doing today to cleanse these things. And this is what I'm doing, learning about now. It's a really cool new thing that, like, that I'm being exposed to. It's been around forever, probably, whatever you're learning. Share that kind of stuff. Because, like, even if they don't watch it, they get gain from every time you grow, they grow too. And I kind of think that sometimes you're growing so fast that it pushes them to these points where it's a little bit too far advanced for them, right? Now, just from watching this video, your energy is being channeled with mine. It's why I look a little tired and exhausted when I do this stuff. But I do this. I channel unconditional love. Day after day after day after day, I talk to people. And sometimes we don't even get to do tarot card readings, but just my angels and my influence and everything that I do, it will bring them to you. And then you can work through that stuff yourself, or you can get a hold of me if you'd like some assistance. But I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it with love because I understand. Okay? In the east, this side of my house, Queen of Swords. So keep throwing those daggers, that information. In the south, celebrate your life. Even though you don't have this yet, you still have to find ways to be in that place of celebration where you're absolutely enjoying yourself. Keep on giving. I was going to go there before. Anyways, give to every single person that asks for help. Don't turn anyone down. If you've got people sending you messages, every time you heal somebody else, you're pulling this energy in. It comes back to you. This is that pay it forward card. You deserve it. This one is directed and guided information. And so every time you're helping cleanse other people or just being an ear for them to vent to or share knowledge or information with, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. You get more information. You get more direction, more guidance from the universe. And you can always use that. Right. And as I also say that other people might not have the ability to get that information like you. So you could be psychic. You could be an empath, very, very intuitive and understanding of other people's needs. You know just what to say to them and just what you can give or share with them so that they can help be in this happy mode themselves. You are the Queen of Swords, non-gender specific. Channeling the energy, just like I said, you're capable of channeling the energy. I'm capable of channeling the energy. It amazes me all the time. I get a message back, I don't know what you did. How did you do that? Because literally they got a hold of me just from talking to you. And it's just a beautiful thing. And I thank you so much. And all I do is I feel unconditional love for you. And you get it from them. That's how it works. So that was our spirit card. I have angels that help me. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This card here is the push. Universal stuff, right? Universe, twin flames, infinity. Okay, so it's pushing for you to keep manifesting this romantic relationship. I think it's telling me that you might want to invest a little bit of your money into something, some things that might ease you or help you. That's what I get. Of course, I'd like to say contact me and get a reading, but it's not the same for everybody. There's kittens beside me, by the way. Sometimes they make little cute noises. There's 6 baby kittens. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. All right, well, use your intelligence and what people have been guided to tell you to do to help yourself feel better. So use aromatherapy, use sound tech, do yoga, you know, that quick little yoga dance. Go out to nature. This card here seems like a big, strong one for me. It's pushing you. You can't just always just do the work all by yourself in an environment where you haven't put anything into it. So buy some sage, get some beautiful smelling candles, do a daily meditation. I like the hypnosis ones myself personally. Just cool. Because you're working through this stuff. That's how you get them. Oh, that's cute. The pole is for you two to be together. That's you're one soul in 2 different places, and you know this is the whole reason you're here. Right here, is to get together, and that doesn't always have to mean go full and have a giant relationship mode or anything like that. It really doesn't even mean that. It means any kind of communication with each other. You both get everything you want in life. And once you realize this, you do choose to become one because it's your purpose. Well, the universe will give you everything you've ever wanted, all of the time. That blessing. You have the blessing. And it would be a shame for you guys to come to this planet and not take advantage of that gift. That's a gift. And that Queen of Pentacles again. I knew it was going to come up again. I'm so good with these cards that I know these things ahead of time. And I swear to you, invest a little money in some self-help things. Some ways for you to feel better. You catch a vibe of like self-esteem stuff right now. Okay. We also get these 3 of Swords. So if it is a situation where you guys are with other people or one of you is with other people, another person, and that relationship isn't something that's going to last, you know. And this will come to a crashing halt, but there's going to be a period of time where you're probably all sort of like communicating. Not probably all, but you're going to communicate with either both, or the one that you're with is not supposed to be the one that you're with. Could potentially, you know, break that cycle. I feel a lot of communication throughout the summertime months, and it could be starting very soon. But I think it all comes together, and the new cycles begin again, and you're in a different situation at Christmas time. So down here we have this oppression, you know, so you're in a spot where you cannot satisfy all the desires of everyone. It's just an impossibility. And you really will find that once you guys do collaborate and communicate, that this is where it's at for both of you. So I just think somebody's kind of scared. Somebody's hiding or trying to, you know, stop themselves from having to let go of some things. But, you know, repressed desires always come to the surface. 2 of that card. I feel like that's their greatest desire is to communicate with you. To be abundantly, emotionally open with you means that they can be open with others and with everyone, which makes their lives so much better. It's better than money. Abundance is the name of that card, so to be considered. You're that. They're the Queen of Cups. They're the only person who can make them feel better. You're the only one who can really know what they ever want or need. Or they are for you. Because this could be either or. Let's do a couple cards from this deck here. Alright. Yep, guided. the two fit together. But, your key is the same key as their key to the doorway. So all the mysteries of life. That's pretty cool. This one's sticking out. But it has to come to ruin some of these things that your whole entire life situation right now, basically. And it's what we're all afraid of. It has to come to a crashing halt. And I don't feel like, what did I say? I can't remember. There's a thing they say to alcoholics, like the lower, like they have to like completely lose everything. I don't feel that there. Not with the colors on that card. I feel there that it's more of a situation where, like, so many things have to change. So these could be people that are like, not even in the same place at this point in time. So you'd have to come together somehow. And that would be giving up a lot of things that feel normal. But we can't. It's inevitable. You must do it. You're here on this planet to complete yourself. You are not going to avoid that at all. It's the only thing that's going to make you guys happy and that's going to make you feel those throughout your life purposes. And that's a beautiful card. I absolutely love it. It's so gorgeous. Right? Nirvana bliss. A combination of everything you worked on so hard in your whole entire life. Right. So, coolio. Way to come again. That's so funny. The card like slid over after I put it down. Okay. You two are the only two people that can make each other feel contented or, satisfied, because you're the only ones who know what the other one wants and needs, and you know why. These three Queens of Cups are telling me that you absolutely need to keep doing that work on yourself, keep cleansing and healing others and being there for them, because that's what brings it all together. I told you that you could get your significant other, your soulmate, your twin flame by watching this video, and I'm not joking. All right, if you're struggling or you need any help or guidance, give me a call. It's what I do, and you'll be surprised. I love to help. I love to heal. I love to love unconditionally. It's what I'm here for, to bring you two together in this life and give you the information and help you find it to make that happen. So if you'd like a personalized tarot card reading or any assistance in any other way, email me at dm3dj3@gmail.com. I do a 3333 reading, I do a 1010 reading, I do 1111 readings, I do 1212 readings, so I'm not asking for a fortune. It's really up to you what you would like to spend at the time. Alrighty, super cool. You're gonna get them, and I'm gonna help you. Email me, and like this video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything. I'll do some informational videos, I think, too. In the next couple weeks, I'll channel some stuff. It'll be so cool. Everything I do is sort of channeled, though. I have guidance. It's pretty cool. Okay, I do it with one love. Alright, so stay grateful, most importantly, and stay thankful. And we will all be blessed collectively. You'll be blessed with your other half, your counterpart. Trust me. I'll talk to you later next time. So much love and light and peace from me, MJ, your Atlas to Life. Namaste. Peace. I'm out.